Guys, what's up? Packside Gaming. So this achievement here is going to be for completing a race for Amy's story. It's going to be the first achievement that you receive for the build story, and just to kind of explain a little bit, every character in the game is centers around a specific type of driving and a specific story. I chose Amy just essentially because I had already completed several races of hers. But more importantly, a lot of her races have to do with the build aspect of your vehicle. And when you complete certain missions of Amy's, you actually receive a lot of upgrades within the build and customization of your vehicle, as far as like the suspension and the engine and everything like that are concerned. So I focus more on that. To be honest, I actually didn't complete any of the other story modes just yet. I decided I was going to post this video and the entire completion of Amy's story. So, as you can see, I'm crashing a lot. The first, this is going to be for a time attack, by the way. The first vehicle that I chose actually got me quite a ways through the game. I didn't have to upgrade my car, just the parts inside the car, until I got to the point where I wanted to upgrade to the GT Mustang. And I was actually pretty excited about this game too, because I had just purchased a 2015 Mustang, and that's the same one that they have in the game. So that's Amy actually in front of me, and the majority of Amy's story and the rest of them are going to be, you know, you're going to have to compete with her more so than the rest of the players in the game, or the rest of the opponents in the game. A lot of what takes place in the story as well, you don't necessarily have to get first place every time. There were plenty of races where I just did horribly, and I just started to mess around a lot and ended up in last or second to last, and it still progressed the story. So just so you know, you don't actually have to be first, with the exception of certain races. If you have to be first, it'll tell you have to be first. For this one, I believe it just says compete, so all you have to do is compete in this time attack race, and you'll unlock this achievement and progress Amy's story. Beyond that, you have to get a little bit further, and there's a lot of grinding involved with these stories until you get to close to the very end. So there's 3 achievements for each individual story, and the first one comes relatively soon, but the next 2 don't come until almost the very end. So you'll get the second one, and then you'll get the third one almost immediately after that. And you'll know the difference too, because Amy, if you can tell up there in the top right, she's purple. The Outlaw achievement story is red, and Spikes is whatever it was, green or something. So they're all different colors, and if you look at the map, you'll actually see all of those listed on the right hand side when you press the start button and you go into that menu. But you don't have to complete the other ones to complete all of one of them. So I completed all of Amy's without having to do any of the other ones. And honestly, as long as you're upgrading the vehicle as you go, you can get pretty far with the first vehicle that you choose. I chose the Subaru just because it was more sporty than anything. The other initial options are a Honda and an old Mustang. But to be completely honest, you don't necessarily need to upgrade. I completed a lot of hard races with this vehicle, and you're going to reap the benefits in the long run if you just save your money and don't worry about upgrading your vehicle, just the parts in the vehicle. So that's the achievement there. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe, and see you later.